The gluteus maximus is the strongest and largest muscle in our body, and it acts as a hip extensor. So think of maybe a straight leg, standing position, and kick your leg straight back. Or think of the single leg glute raise, double leg glute raise. Those are all actions of hip extension. The gluteus maximus also provides hip and spine stabilization, essentially keeping us upright in virtually all types of human movement. Our glute muscles have lost their strength and ability to activate over time due to lifestyle conditions. So our goal over the next several Adventure Bootcamp sessions is to retrain those glute muscles to activate them correctly so that they will work the way they are designed to work in the real world. As we engage and work the glutes correctly, over time you should definitely notice better posture, better function in all activities of life, including sport and exercise, less discomfort and less pain, and much better form throughout all the exercises we do in Adventure Bootcamp. So today we're going to begin with the squat.
Stand with your feet shoulder width apart. Your feet and toe position should feel comfortable, pointed forward or slightly outward. Begin in a tall position. Sit back by hinging at your hips. Think of moving your hips backward and placing your glutes into an imaginary chair. So always remember that your hips begin the movement followed by your knees. Keep your weight evenly distributed and always on the heels, not the balls of your feet. Your chest and torso may come down slightly, but be mindful that you're not bending your torso over too far forward. Visualize looking into a mirror, and you should still be able to read anything written on the front of your shirt. You want to master the basic squat first before adding additional progressions. When you add additional moves and resistance, such as a front raise or overhead press with dumbbells, your body will likely try to go onto the balls of your feet. It's your job to control that by keeping your weight on your heels and continuing to visualize that imaginary chair. On the smaller screen, you're going to see a couple of ways that are fairly typical to do the squat incorrectly. The first one, the upper body is coming down too far. You're unable to read the writing if you're able to look into the mirror on your shirt. And then the other one is the upper body is too upright, causing the knees to come directly over top of the front of your toes. Modification is a smaller range of movement. You may not be able to get as far back to reach the imaginary chair, but you are still heading in that direction. And the key to mastering the squat is lots of practice, ideally without any additional weight. Continue to practice until the exercise becomes a natural way of moving for you, and then your muscle memory kicks in.